So let me ask a last question. Let me ask the other last question to you, and that's the last comment is, what is individuality?
It is something that comes out of your instinct for self-preservation, because unless you develop a certain individuality, you cannot protect yourself, you cannot preserve yourself. So this individuality gets built up initially for physical survival. After some time, due to misunderstanding of life or due to a very strong identification with the individual body. See, the bodies are individual. This is one body, that is another body. Whatever you do, this is a separate body, that's a separate body. This is one organism, that's another organism. Though it is functioning in tandem with the larger organism of the planet and the solar system and the cosmos, which nobody can deny. Today modern science can prove it to you how every cell and every atom in your body is transacting with everything else for it to exist right now, the way it is. So the individuality is formed essentially for self-preservation. When we come to self-preservation, the only thing that needs preservation in you is your physical body. Physical body has to be preserved. Right now, if I trample upon every idea you have in your head, next moment you can come up with totally brand new ideas. But if I trample upon one idea of yours, you could feel threatened, because you feel your survival is being attacked. Your survival is never in question except with the physical body. If I trample upon every emotion you have, every idea you have, your belief systems, your ideologies, everything, if I beat it down right now, actually your intelligence is capable of coming up with something totally new the next moment. But because you cling to this, the next one will never happen. People cling to… the stronger they cling to it, the less creative and less concretized they become in their individuality. Individual essentially means, it comes from the word indivisible, that is, you're not further divisible. But now, in your search for survival, of psychological survival and emotional survival, people make themselves into many things. Right now, already in the question itself, there was a thing about, is it my ego, is it my this? Where is your ego? There is no such thing, it's just a nasty part of you which you want to label it as Mr. Ego, you know. Some aspect of you is nasty, you don't want to see that I'm nasty, you said it's my ego.
Right.
Sometimes you're pleasant, sometimes you're unpleasant, you don't even want to come to terms with that. So individual means you're not further divisible. Is there only one person in this body or two? If there is two, either you need, you're schizophrenic, you need a psychiatrist, or maybe you need an exorcist. Two cannot be there, there's only one, this is indivisible, this is just one being. So, the individuality is a disease. Individual is a beautiful thing, it's a compact organism. But individuality or individualism is a kind of a disease that has grown in the world. It's all about exclusiveness. Everything you see today in the world, people are promoting exclusiveness. And then they're wondering why there is conflict. If you promote exclusiveness, how can there be no conflict? There can only be conflict, isn't it?